Boom, 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 boom. Yo, how you doing, Christy? How's it going? The show will begin in just a few seconds. Well, welcome. The show will begin very shortly. Hello, Mr. Ashley. How you doing? I mean, I'm not going to say no to that. I would never say no. How you doing, Chase? Welcome to the stream. Show will begin in just a moment or two. Don't worry. How you doing, Quincy? Welcome to the stream. You beauty. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Had a little sleep. How you doing, sons? Mr. Jack. Nice. How you doing? The Crocky gang always fighting. My guy Egg. You know what I'm saying? Give it one more minute and the show will begin. Just testing something real quick. Yeah, I've not long woken up. I had a cheeky nap. Inadvertently, may I add. Didn't mean to. How you doing, Rob? Alright. Alright. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 13 of Ignition. There is only, what, one more? One more Ignition now before Unchained? Yeah, next week will be the last one. We'll find out the qualifier for the final spot in the men's Lionheart Chamber tonight. Of course, there's a wild card qualifier. Oh! Mr. Burns, thank you. I appreciate that. That cheeky 2-month streak. Bless up. Legend. Burns. Appreciate that. What way to kick off. It's quite an interesting card tonight, and we're going to kick off with some singles action. I do want to point out, Ashley Asylum, if you're here, you'll be here at some point, so hopefully you catch us on the rewind. I'll bring it up during your match as well. The file, your theme, corrupted, so this match you won't have a theme today. I noticed that as I was checking, like just now, I go through and check all the matches, make sure everything's working. And I went and figured out why, and apparently it's corrupt because it's a video file, not an audio one, because he linked me to the whole album, so I had to record it as a video, and it corrupted. I don't know if you have like an alternate theme you want to use or something. I'll send you a DM after the show nonetheless anyway. But other than that, should be cushy tonight. Welcome to the stream, Jade and Shadow. But as I'm saying, we're kicking off tonight's action, some singles action. Rob Cross, who we now know will go one-on-one with Sunshine next weekend at Unchained. Looks to pick up more momentum, looks to go 2-0 since losing to Sunshine at Broadway Bash tonight. When he goes one-on-one with Takeshi Matsumoto, Mr. Torture himself, who's had quite a good season so far. Took part in the Golden Ticket ladder match. But let's get it going. Here we are. First match of the evening. Out first, gonna be Rob Cross. Now, going into this matchup, I mean, now that the gauntlet has been laid, now that the challenge has been laid, you know the kind of people that Aaron White and Sunshine are. Rob Cross is going to have to go into every interaction. Every time he's in the arena, Rob Cross is going to have eyes in the back of his head. Because Sunshine and White, they could be anywhere. Hello, Topher. You okay? Yeah, Aaron White and Sunshine could be anywhere. They could be in the crowd right now. They could be looking to jump Rob Cross. So it's going to be something else for him to think about. Will it distract him in this match against Takeshi? We'll have to wait and see. Takeshi has been on his A game this season. Certainly been his best season that I've seen from him. Rob Cross, though, as we know, former #1 contender for the UIW World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, lost to Kevin Dudek at Gridlock. Almost missed out on the Broadway Bash card. Put himself on the card in what he called the People's Main Event. But his spotlight was stolen from him by Sunshine, who made his singles debut at Broadway Bash and actually beat Rob Cross. Rob Cross would bounce back the following week against Ricky Spanish, and can he make it 2-0, or will he be too distracted at the thought of fighting Sunshine tonight, and maybe that'll put him off against Takeshi? We'll have to wait and see. But now we await the arrival of Mr. Torture himself, Takeshi Matsumoto. Maybe could have felt he'd done a little better inside the Golden Ticket ladder match. Had some good moments. Like most people, we put quite the hurting on Jacob Ziegler. Can he put the hurting on Rob Cross tonight? We'll have to wait and see. Who's his core? Mr. Shelley Godwin. Welcome to the stream. That's the only attire on the most recent version of Takeshi. Welcome to the stream, Matt Brooks, you legend. Well, I mean, this one only had one. So, I mean, I only have unlimited core slots. I had to delete all the other, like, duo cores, duplicates. That Shelley Godwin debut. I love that. Maybe one day. Takeshi, though, looking at potentially quite a big opportunity for Takeshi tonight. Knock off a former #1 contender. Rob Cross, though, needs to not overlook Takeshi. Like I said, needs to stay concentrated. Of course, his attention is going to be drawn elsewhere at the prospect of Sunshine and Aaron White. But let's see what he can do. Here we go, the bell is rung. First match of episode 13 of Ignition. I'm going to kick off with a German suplex by Rob Cross, taking Takeshi off his feet and a boot to the head to follow. Boot to the back by Cross. Cross on one knee, has Takeshi on one knee, couple of boots to the knee and a forearm to the side of the face. Now going to drag Takeshi up to his feet is Cross. Irish whip. Takeshi into the ropes, rebounds off into the path of Cross, pops up into the air and driven into the mat. Rob Cross starting strong here to kick off tonight's action. Looking to pick Takeshi up. Takeshi, though, launches Rob Cross over his head and a boot to the midsection by Takeshi. Now dragging Rob by the hair up to his feet. Lufez press, big right hand straight to the forehead. Rob Cross not doing the best at blocking there. Pinfall attempt by Takeshi, an early one at that. Only going to be a 1 count. Rob Cross able to get the early kick out and keep this match alive. Boot to the back by Takeshi now. Going to drag Rob Cross into a seated position. There'll be a lift up reverse DDT by Takeshi. Big elbow drop. Tip up as well by Takeshi Matsumoto. Rob Cross is down right now. A little boot to the back. Another boot there by Takeshi. Going to drag Cross towards the center of the ring. Away from the ropes. Maybe a pin attempt here. No. Another boot to the gut. Another boot to the lower back. A second one. And a boot to the chin. Rob's doing his best to stay up. But Takeshi drags him to the mat. Looking for some small joint manipulation here. Look how he's bending the fingers. Not a comfortable position to be in. Knees across the back, nowhere to go. Trapping the arm, knees to the back to follow by Takeshi. Stomp to that left arm, goes for another stomp, cross up to his feet, into an Irish whip, going to regain momentum in this matchup. Put Takeshi in the near right corner and a big knee by Rob Cross. Stuns Takeshi momentarily, but not long enough. Forearm to the back by Matsumoto, who turns Rob Cross around for an Irish whip of his own. Going to send Cross into the corner now. Drop kick to the back. Cross tumbling down to the mat, but quickly gets back up to his feet, only into the clutches of Takeshi. But Rob Cross able to slip free, slaps the hand away. And look at this by Rob Cross rolling over the body of Takeshi into the pin. Only going to be a 1 count. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Mamba. I hope you're doing well. Takeshi going to roll to the outside. Rob Cross telling him to come bring it. Here comes Takeshi, though. Goes for the left hand. Rob slips free and a kick to the thigh. Follows by Cross. Turns Takeshi around. Up in the air we go. German suplex. And a cheeky one at that. And back and forth these two men go early on in this singles matchup. Goes for a stomp. Takeshi avoids it back to his feet. Ducks underneath. Only gets caught by a clothesline. Rob Cross picking Takeshi up, belly to back suplex, launches Takeshi across the ring. Rob Cross looking for a submission attempt here on Mr. Torture himself, trying to force an early submission in this matchup, but Takeshi able to slip free, get back to his feet, as does Rob Cross. Walks straight into a forearm though by Takeshi. Irish whip, far left corner, here comes Takeshi, no! Cross slips free and Takeshi lands flat on his back after going for that drop kick. And Rob Cross going to drag Takeshi away from the ropes. Perhaps going to go for something big, maybe leading to a pinfall here. Kick to the midsection. A plant the face of Takeshi into the mat. Into the pin. There we go. That's why he dragged him away from the ropes. 1, 2. Only going to be a 2 count though. Takeshi still has enough left in the tank to get the kick out and keep his match alive tonight. Rob Cross staring down his foe, scouting him up. Perhaps looking to put down Mr. Torture. Takeshi Matsumoto in a precarious position. Rob Cross, super kick to the leg. No, doesn't connect. Takeshi slips out of the way. Northern Lights suplex. Rolls over. And Takeshi's not done there. Rob Cross falling down, hurt his neck. Takeshi, you're going to capitalize. 1. Only a 1 count. Rob Cross kicks out. Boot to the back of Cross. Stomp straight on the face. Oh, Takeshi wearing up that limp body of Rob Cross for a wheel kick across the face. Crosses down. Takeshi respecting the resiliency, not going for the pin. Drags him towards the center of the ring. And now, Cross. Better watch out. Near across the face. Ricocheting off the mat. Doesn't even go for the pin. What is Takeshi doing? Off the ropes. Goes Takeshi. Off the ropes again. Look at that moonsault. The unexpected athleticism of this man. Welcome to the stream, Tristan. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Takeshi with the win to kick off Ignition. I guess Rob Cross was a little distracted at the prospect of Sunshine. Threw him off his game perhaps tonight, and Mr. Torture Takeshi Matsumoto secures another big win tonight. What a result for Takeshi Matsumoto. Rob Cross not going to be happy with himself. He is not going to be happy with himself. Takeshi securing a big win for himself. Where will this lead? Welcome to the stream, Hellish. Hope you're doing well. How did that go for you? Solid result for Takeshi. Not the happiest moment for Rob Cross, faltering his momentum ahead of his match against Sunshine, which will be no holds barred out on Chain. But Takeshi Matsumoto, he don't care. It's all about his win for him, and a big one at that. Escalating his career up the card for sure. As the entrance for our Fatal 4-Way Elimination Tag match make their way down the ramp, we'll quickly run down the Unchained card so far. Of course, we've obviously got Ashley Rain defending against Haley Jones, Tops Newsom defending against Kevin Dudek, Tone White versus Marco Punish in a number one contenders match. The winner of that match will face either Tops Newsom or Kevin Dudek. Jay Mamba will take on Joe Blade. Megan Cooper will take on Arai. Frankie Burns will take on Brian Jacobson. Then in the number one contendership women's chamber, of course, the winner of that will take on either Rain or Haley. We have RVW, Jada Storm, Quinn Bell, Reina Onishi, Akira, and Valkyrie. And then with one spot left available in the Lionheart chamber, so far we've got Matt Brooks, Jay Jones, Johnny Miles, JT Smooth, and Benny Banks. And then, of course, there's one spot left in the Apex Championship chamber. So far we've got Amber Reed, Julia R. Hattrick, Ali Cage, Alice Blake, and Amber Briggs. The Mustache Pals will be defending against Notorious, who will introduce themselves in a match tonight. In our tertiary main event, I believe, against the Prestige. And then we also got Sunshine versus Rob Cross, no holds barred. And then Ricky Delaney will be defending against either George King or Mike Angel, depending on who wins that number one contenders match later on in this evening. But that gives our competitors enough time to get down the ramp. So let's transition to the ring for this fatal four-way tag, which I'm sure is going to be explosive. To give you a quick rundown of the teams, you've got Bozo and Karaske, you've got Super Tijuana and Ricky Spanish, you've got Chase Owens and Roy Pierce, and you've got Kuzoshi and Don Bishop. The last team standing. Now your teammate can be eliminated, but you'll still be in the match. The last team standing will face each other next week on Ignition for that final spot in the Lionheart Championship Chamber. I mean, it's a wild card draw. Really, 8 people that you might not expect to get that championship opportunity have the chance to be in that chamber tonight, or have the chance to earn it next week. Now, imagine the likes of Don Bishop or Karaske. Imagine Karaske in that chamber. Or Bozo, Kuzoshi. And then for people like Chase Owens and Roy Pierce who've been waiting for that opportunity, this is a big one. Ricky Spanish, of course, can be quite creative. Super Tijuana, a behemoth inside that chamber. We've got Velasquez and Ricky Spanish going after each other here, and I'm not surprised to see that. After all they've been through, of course, Ricky Spanish, anytime, anywhere, can cash in for the right to receive a sandwich from Velasquez. He won his recipe for disaster match with Broadway Bash. We've got Roy Pierce and Kazoshi on the outside now. With the elbow to the 5, Super Tijuana from Don Bishop. Ricky Spanish looking for a pinfall attempt on Velasquez. Will that be the first elimination? Only going to be a 1 count. A lot is going on, Ash. A lot is going on. The forearm of the back by Chase Owens to Bozo. Bozo, though, well, I thought he was going for a backbreaker. Nonetheless, took Chase Owens off his feet. Roy Pierce thrown into the announce table by Kazoshi. Now Bozo with an airplane spin to Chase Owens. Now, of course, it's going to be all about teamwork tonight. If you see the tag team partner get pinned, you've got to go break that up. Because it's going to be very hard to come back if it's just you. It's elimination. You can still win the match for your team if you're the only one standing. Kazoshi going after Super Tijuana here. Super Tijuana in the corner at the hands of Kazoshi. Forearm to the back. Roy Pierce and Velasquez going after each other. Super Tijuana going shoulder first into that steel ring post, and Bozo rolling to the outside. And that might be a good strategy as Roy Pierce looking to put down Velasquez, but Ricky Spanish inadvertently saved Velasquez, but now he's on the receiving end of a flurry of forearms. Oh, damn, Velasquez. Oh, look! Vintage Bishop in the corner. Bang, bang! Those big right hands unloading on the forehead of Chase Owens. Roy Pierce could be looking to eliminate Velasquez, but this is what I'm talking about. Bozo's just kicked the ref! Bozo just kicked the ref to save his tag partner. I mean, you know how desperate Bozo is to get in a championship match. He forced his associate, the Jester, to team with him. He's not even an official member of the roster, just to try and get in the tag title match. Showed up at Broadway Bash in that high-stakes battle royale to try and get in the television championship match. Bozo will do anything he can to get himself in a championship opportunity. Pinfall attempt from the outside by Ricky Spanish to Kazoshi. Don Bishop trying to break it up, but well, luckily for him, Kazoshi had a kick out. Velasquez looking for a bridging package pile driver as Bozo's head bounced off the top turnbuckle. Monty's going to have to do some laps for that. And Ricky Spanish saving Tijuana. Oh, what just happened to Kazoshi? All I see at the corner of my eye is Kazoshi flying through the air. I didn't realise he was trying to do an elbow drop. I fully expect this match to be absolute carnage. Nothing less. But I mean, at the opportunity that you get for winning it, you know, you'll face your partner tonight, next week on Ignition, for that final spot in the chamber. Dropping Kazoshi face first on the apron. Oh, look at that! Real kick from Super Tijuana to Roy Pierce. I honestly cannot. Oh, wait! Wait! Bishop, is Bishop eliminated? How did Bishop get eliminated? What happened to Bishop? Did Spanish do something to Bishop? I was looking at Tijuana and Roy Pierce. I'm sorry, I was looking at Tijuana. Is Bozo eliminated now? There's a lot going on in this match. Wait! Roy Pierce is eliminated by Tijuana. That's 2 eliminations now. Maybe 3. I don't know if Bozo got eliminated. And Spanish taking out Don Bishop. I'm sure Don's not going to be happy about that. Chase Owens back in the ring, as is Tijuana. Bozo and Velasquez both back in the ring. That's going to team up on Chase Owens and Tijuana. Bozo with an airplane spin. Kazoshi looking to eliminate Spanish, but Tijuana makes the save. Look at this. Chase Owens going to get a little bit dizzy in the center of the ring. And Bozo could be looking to eliminate the spot. And so Ricky Spanish and Super Tijuana. That team is the only team with elimination so far. Bozo perhaps looking to get an elimination. Will he go into the pin on Chase? No, he won't. He's not going to hit Splat. Yeah, chokes down from Tijuana. No, Kazoshi counters. Oh no! Chase Owens counters the Splat. Ricky Spanish is in the pin on Karaske. Look at the ref. He's doing laps. Monty working the cardio. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Karaske kicks out, and now Kazoshi looking to eliminate Tijuana. Boot to the gut. Wait, almost a pin attempt on Bozo. Power driver on the concrete. Kazoshi with an elimination. Bishop can still get a chance. Ricky Spanish is trying to save Tijuana, but Tijuana kicks out. Karaske looking a bit dazed. Throws Spanish under that bottom rope. Step up Enziguri. Oh! Kazoshi lands face first onto the steel chair. Yeah, I know. Ricky can still... He can cash in that sandwich right now. Taps the hand of Karaske away. Punch to the body, punch to the face. Boot to the midsection. Body shot. Another body shot. Another body shot. Jesus. Kick to the midsection. Wait. Tijuana scouting up Kazoshi. Oh no, Kazoshi could have had to regret. Oh my god! The powerbomb onto the steel chair on the concrete. 1, 2, 3. I think that's our first team eliminated. Kazoshi and Bishop. Yeah, Tijuana and Spanish are still in this. Bozo and Karaske, and then Chase Owens is in there by himself. Oh! Because Karaske could be out. Well, Bozo looking to save his tag partner, but Karaske kicks out. Oh, now Ricky Spanish going to pick him up, goes for a close. Oh, look at the teamwork! The teamwork between Bozo and Karaske. Karaske ducks the clothesline, and Bozo with a Russian leg sweep. Roundhouse kick, spinning back fist, another spinning back fist. And we've got 2 full teams, and then Chase Owens. Door breaker there by Ricky Spanish. Oh! Went for a stunner. Final cut there by Ricky. Ricky determined to eliminate his arch nemesis, Karaske. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Karaske with a kick out. Super Tijuana with the left arm of Chase Owens. Oh, roll up! Spanish to steal it and eliminate Bozo. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Good kick to the gut, knee to the face of Tijuana, boot to the gut, a sweep off his feet. Wait a minute, another bridging package powerbomb. Ricky Spanish could be eliminated here by his arch nemesis. Oh, he doesn't go for the pin. No. No. Bozo going to steal Karaske's pin. 1, 2, 3. The only full team left in this matchup is Bozo and Karaske. They've only got 1 elimination. Chase Owens and Super Tijuana are going to have to work together here against Karaske and Bozo. Otherwise, Karaske and Bozo could be the winners. And oh, shades of Newsom, no strings attached on the outside. Oh, there goes Tijuana. Oh my god, Chase Owens in a nasty position. It's Karaske and Bozo ganging up on Chase Owens. Oh my god, what? There's a very high possibility that either Karaske or Bozo could be the 6th man. In the chamber. I mean, Chase Owens could pull off a clutch comeback, but Karaske with a bridging package powerbomb looking to stop him in his tracks. Oh my god, and Bozo again! Bozo again steals it. 1, 2, 3, and that means Bozo will face Karaske next week on Ignition, and the winner of that match will join the Lionheart Championship chamber. That we could have Bozo finally in a title match. Oh god. Kurosuke and Bozo teaming up together. They say, I mean, Bozo saved Kurosuke early by kicking the ref in the back of the head. Oh my god, what an interesting team. I'm excited but scared to see their singles match next week. Spanish not going to be happy that he was essentially eliminated by Kurosuke. Up next, though, into the women's division we go. As I mentioned at the start of the stream, Asylum, if you have a secondary theme or something, because I had to download your theme as a video because you linked me the whole album, and it corrupted and I didn't realize until just now, like before the stream started. So for this matchup, you won't have a theme. But here we go. Singles action. You don't have to be live for the stream all the time. That's what past broadcasts are for. That's what YouTube's for. Singles action though between two of the newest competitors in the women's division. Both are currently unbeaten. Ashley Asylum won a fatal 4-way last week in her debut, and Christy Redding upset Lexan Damjan. I'm expecting a phenomenal matchup here. I mean, both of these women need it. They both need that big win. They both need to continue their streak. There's still that wild card spot in the women's chamber that has not been in. Well, the match hasn't been announced yet, but you know, keep a check from the eyes of the upper brass and could be in that wild card matchup. Christy Redding out first though. Waiting for the arrival of Ashley Asylum. Now, as I mentioned, I'll need a new theme. Ashley Asylum though put on an impressive victory in her debut, beating out not one but 3 other competitors. Amy Winters, Casey Wilson and Rose Punish. Won by way of submission in that one fall to a finish fatal 4-way. Looking to continue this run of form, continue this streak with a win over Christy Redding tonight. I'm expecting a competitive back and forth matchup. Like I said, the sky's the limit for these two at the moment. Just keep on picking up wins, keep on doing your best. Ashley Asylum, certainly one of the more intimidating competitors on this roster. And she continue to deliver. We'll find out in just a few short moments, I'm sure. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Third match of the evening. Singles action underway in just a moment. There it is. The bell is rung. Christy Redding, Ashley Asylum, and Asylum straight out the gate drives the face of Redding into the mat. Goes for a forearm. Super kick to the gut by Redding. Forearm to the face by Christy. As I mentioned, I mean, this is an important match for both of these two because obviously as of right now, they're both new to the roster. They're both fresh faces. And they're both unbeaten. And obviously the longer you can keep that unbeaten streak going, you know, the better you both just in the rankings, in the roster. I mean, not many people are unbeaten. Christy Redding gets thrown to the centre of the ring. Into the pinfall very early on from Asylum. Not even going to be a 1 count. Fireman's carried by Redding. Looking to pick Asylum up to her feet, grabbing her by the back of the head. Going to drag her across the ring. A couple of elbows to the midsection though. Going to force a release. Christie in the corner. Goes for a takedown. Beautiful takedown defense there. Steps off to the right and then knee to the midsection connects. Irish whip now by Christie. Sends Ashley Asylum into that far left corner. Christie goes running into the corner, but does well not to actually collide with the turnbuckle pads. Left hand so heavy that it drops Christie down to one knee. So I'm going to drag her back up. Throws her over the top rope. Down to the floor below. The outside we go already in this singles match. A super kick to the midsection by Redding. Right hand as well. Redding actually getting the better of the exchange on the outside before throwing Asylum back onto that bottom rope, back into the ring. Going to roll Asylum over. Asylum going to push Redding backwards though. Create some beam room and get back to her feet perhaps. Looking to move the momentum back in her favour. Looking to drag Redding to her feet. Redding over jawbreaker. Stuns Asylum momentarily. And allows her to connect with a Hurricane Rana. Now boot to the face by Christie. And a jawbreaker by Asylum. These two continue to go back and forth. Big elbow. Drops Christie Redding. And now look at this. Asylum taking the time to just sit down. Feeling relaxed. Feeling in a comfort zone. Rolls to the outside to meet Redding on the outside. And right hand. Goes for another one. Countered with a forearm. Redding under that bottom right back into the ring. Seems as if Ashley Asylum tried to grab her, but she did, and she connected. Stunning Christie. Now for Asylum to regain momentum with this matchup. Flashback there. Going to drag Christie away from the ropes. We've already seen Ashley Asylum go for one pinfall attempt. Going to go for another one. Surely too early. Gets a one count. Of course, even a kick out though forces your opponent to spend some energy, empty the gas tank a little bit. A neck crack here by Ashley Asylum. Continuing to try and force some sort of submission. A punch to the gut though. And a right hand to the face. Big right hand doesn't connect. Gonna launch Christie Redding over the top rope. No big moves connected from either competitor just yet. Playing it slow, as I said, it's an important matchup. The stakes are quite high for both of them, being so new to the company. A drop kick sends Asylum into the apron. And it's a bit of a feeling out process to start off this matchup. Boot to the midsection by Asylum. Goes for a left hand, doesn't connect. And Christie back in the ring. Asylum follows. And Christie Redding now with the Irish whip to send Asylum into the ropes. Rebounds off the ropes. Looking to show off the athleticism here. Nice DDT by Christie Redding. Christie now going to drag Ashley Asylum up to her feet. Irish whip into the near right corner. Asylum stunned. Christie looking to capitalise. Boot to the midsection. Throwing herself at the face of Ashley Asylum. Christie now going to drag Asylum towards the centre of the ring. Rolls her over onto her back. Christie's first pinfall attempt of this matchup. 1, 2 on the 2 count. Christie looking a little bit stunned there, but I feel like way too soon. Wait a minute! Well, I said nothing big it's been connected with yet, but Christie Redding looking for that crisscross and looking to perhaps go 2-0 in UIW. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Asylum kicks out and keeps this singles match alive. Christie Redding hit with the same thing that put Downton down, and Asylum kicked out. That shows the toughness of Ashley Asylum now with an Irish whip. Going to send Christie over the top rope. No, pulled back into the drop toe hold. Mixing it up. Keeping Christie on her toes once again. Sitting down. Showing Christie she's not phased. Christie back up to her feet. Into a roll up. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Asylum going to drag Christie to her feet. Big clothesline. A second big clothesline. Ducks a clothesline from Christie, who rebounds off the ropes. Straight into the clutches of a tilt world backbreaker by Ashley Asylum. Now Asylum dragging that limp body of Redding up to her feet for that spinning wheel kick. Not going for the pin, it seems. Bump to the arm. A bit of respect being showed there. A leg drop to the arm. Asylum in full control, and now it's Asylum's turn to strike back. Could she put Christie Redding down for the count of 3? No, sidestepped it. Sidestepped it. Redding. Up into the air we go. Big power bomb. Big clutch reversal there by Christie Redding. Picking Asylum back up to her feet again. Up into the air we go. Straight back down to the mat, not into the pin. Unfortunate for Christy, but maybe she realised it would be a rope break. Drags her away from the ropes, hooks the leg. Asylum could be in big trouble here. 1, 2. Only a 2 count still. Christy Redding, Jesus, scouting up Asylum. Asylum having a really unlucky performance here. Another crisscross into the pin. 1, 2. No, Asylum kicks out. Jesus. This new wave of women's talent. Quite resilient, to say the least. Christy going to the top rope, looking to make that high flying work. It doesn't work. It did in her debut, but it doesn't hear the knees strike across the chest. And that allows Asylum to regain control of this matchup. Big neck breaker. Asylum now looking to pick Christy up to her feet. Irish whip by Asylum sends Christy into the ropes. Rebounds off the ropes. Backbreaker. Into a neck breaker. I would say this matchup started off relatively back and forth, even with Asylum in control. But Christy fired back. Big move after big move. After big move, but Asylum has been able to take all of them. Asylum now, big old DDT. You know, we actually heard from both Christy and Ashley Asylum earlier on before the show. Christy calling everyone eggheads, crackheads. Claiming that Asylum isn't a real last name, a nickname, because she's obviously not an actual Asylum. Christy seems quite the quirky character to me. Not that's a bad thing. Christy says that obviously winning this match is very important. Winning the debut's good, but you've got to follow up with another win, and that's what she's hoping to do here tonight. She's got the knuckles the size of God. A couple big clotheslines here by Christy. Ducks a clothesline. There's a super kick. Asylum was also interviewed, but kind of cut off the interviewer, saying that she wanted more than that first match and she's got it. It doesn't matter who she's facing, she's coming out to win. I got your back, Christy, don't worry. I got everyone's back with the promos. Witnessing Asylum should supposedly be a moment to remember. Asylum, they're having a rough time here. Can we get we're not going to have a third crisscross. Instead, up in the air we go. Oh, what's this? I've not seen Christy hit this before. Going to have to mix it up to put away Asylum. Dropping her straight down on her head. That's surely enough. 1, 2. Oh my word. What? Asylum is possessed. Remains in this matchup despite everything that Redding is connected with. Redding now up on the top rope. Looking to fly. Gets off the splash. Hopes for the springboard. Senton doesn't connect, and that could be a big misstep for Christy Redding as Asylum has regained control of this matchup. Into the pin once again. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Goes for a stomp. Elbow to the face. That's Asylum looking for Asylum. As Christy on the middle rope, driven face first into the mat. Asylum hyping herself up, showing that she's still very much in this match despite all the offense she's absorbed at the hands of Christy Redding. Redding up on her shoulders, hung out to dry over that top rope, collapsing in the centre of the ring. Knee across the face. Oh, boot to the forehead. Stuns Asylum, allows Christy to get back up to her feet. A nice forearm to the face. I'm going to run to the outside of Christy. Oh my lord. Committing to the top rope maneuvers. Look at her fly. No, oh no. She landed awkwardly off the announce table. This has been a fire match so far. Big right hand by Asylum. Boot to the midsection by Christy. DDT on the hard floor. Redding looking to pick Asylum up to her feet. Goes for a forearm. The super kick connects from Asylum, who runs back onto that bottom right back into the ring. Christy going to follow. Asylum with a forearm. Drives the face of Christy straight in the mat. Asylum going to immediately pick her straight back up. Overhand right. Asylum now. Oh, what's this? Knee across the face! Into the pin! 1, 2! Only a 2 count. Almost caught Christie out there with the 3. And Christie able to kick out. Goes for a stomp to the thigh. And now a stomp to the arm once again. Asylum has gone off that arm quite substantially. In this single. Oh my god. Another one. Christie was hitting hard earlier. Now it's Asylum's turn. Up to her feet. Oh, look at the way the neck landed in the mat. 1, 2. No, still a 2. The resilience, the durability, they're both showing how much remaining unbeaten means to the two of them. Irish whip. Reading into the near right corner. Goes for an enziguri. Barrage and flies straight into that. Top turnbuckle pad. Nice neck breaker by Redding. Looking to pick Asylum up to her feet once again. Asylum. Oh, roll up! 1, 2, still a 2 count. Both competitors still kicking out. Oh, no, another one! Caught her off guard as soon as Christie got to her feet. Asylum with another roll up, but it's still a 2 count. Looking to pick Redding up to her feet again. Overhand right. Oh my god. This is a heavy barrage of big moves. Another knee. 1, 2. Oh my god, another 2 count. They've both hit now. Like 3 back-to-back big moves and they've both kicked out. Jesus. But the stakes, I mean, the way they both want to remain unbeaten. They're certainly showing it here. Oh my lord. This might be enough. Asylum endured everything and shrugged it off. And now driving Christie neck first into the mat once again. Surely for the count of 3, but not quite. Barely any life left. And Christie read it, but she's fighting out. Knee to the face. Goes for it, raises a fist. Asylum rolls to the outside. Oh my god, Christie missed last time and that was a undoing. This time connects with an elbow on the back of the head. Drop kick, sidestep. Both competitors back up on their feet. Ducks a clothesline, but connects to the second one. Christie looking to pick Asylum up to her feet. Super kick caught. Elbow to the thigh. Knee to the midsection. Both competitors back in the ring. Big forearm to the face by Asylum. You know, what a singles match this has been. Keep it up. This has been fire. Slowing down the pace here is Asylum. Arm underneath the chin. Trying to straight up exhaust Christie, but a big punch to the midsection and a right hook to the face. Forces a release. Up into the air, but Asylum able to slip free. Overhand right. There's Asylum looking for Christie. Going face first off the top turnbuckle. A little bit of snake eyes. Irish whip into the ropes. Rebounds off. Oh, damn! Takes her off her feet. A kick to the knee. And then a boot to the side of the head. Into the pin. 1, 2. And a 2 count still. These two obviously preparing for Unchained with these 5-star affairs. Reverse DDT across the knee into a neck breaker. Asylum crouching down there, probably talking to Christie, telling her to stay down, do what's best for her career. But Christie fighting back, up to her feet, scoots the leg out from underneath, spinning style kick caught and a kick to the thigh in return. Boot to the thigh now from Redding. Arm drag. Front elbow tie up and Christie with a little showing of strength. Pushes Asylum away in a Hurricane Rana. Dragon Asylum out of the corner into that Tree of Woe position. Oh, boot straight to the face. A forearm to the face. Boot to the midsection. Now boot straight to the midsection again, and now boot to the face. Christie Redding really piling on the pressure later on in this matchup. Dragging her away from the ropes, hooking that leg, perhaps trying to secure that free count after the 2. We've had like back-to-back shows now. We had George King versus Tops, which was fire, like 20 minutes. We then had Hans versus Mike Angel, which was fire, like 20 minutes. Now we're getting it between Christy Redding and Ashley Asylum. There's always like one match on every card. That just goes so long. Asylum now the one in control. And Asylum looking to show that control, show that dominance. Scouting, Redding up, but Redding slips free again. Irish whip, Redding in the far right corner, slips out of the way of the drop kick. Dragging Asylum, throwing her into that far left corner. A reversal, elbow to the face. Big forearm doesn't connect. Oh, you can tell it's going to take one big move to finish off this matchup, but who will be the one to hit it? Stomp to the arm there by Ashley Asylum, looking to work that left arm, or right arm this time. Christy in that seated position, punch to the gut by Redding. Back up to her feet here. Fireman's carry by Asylum. Kick to the midsection immediately takes Christy off her feet. At the later stages, they continue to just exchange momentum back and forth. And Asylum still has the nerve to just sit down and relax. Overhand right to Redding. Elbow to the face by Redding now. Arm drag. Jesus, neither of them can stay in control for more than a few seconds. There we go, over the top rope, tumbling down to the floor below. Asylum going to follow. Asylum now looking to drag Redding up to her feet. Big right hand doesn't connect, but the wailing left does. Boot to the midsection by Asylum. The rope will quickly slide into that bottom rope. Oh, Redding now, getting revenge for earlier in the match, getting her hands on Asylum, stunning her momentarily. Big back suplex. Gone to the right arm. Going to drag Asylum away from the ropes. Here is Christy. Looking for that pinfall attempt. Later stages. Will it be enough? Surely not. Only a 2. My lord, what is it going to take? Both competitors again back up to their feet. It looked like Ashley was trying to turn her around for something big. Christy was a little bit quicker on the draw. Sunset flip powerbomb into the pin. Looking for that win. 1, 2. 2 count. Looking to pick Asylum up. Asylum counters though. Big uppercut by Ashley Asylum. Overhand right. Oh, this will be the end surely. Into the pin. 1, 2. Still a 2. What? How can Asylum remain calm? They've both kicked out of so much. My lord. Stomp to the arm. And now a late submission. Oh my god, a late submission could force the victory. Arm underneath the chin. Very close to the ropes. Can Asylum reach those ropes? Doesn't need to. Chrissy just pushes her face first into the mat. Kind of into the apron in a sense. Tapping the arm away here. Oh, drives the face of Asylum into the mat. And Christy once again looks to go to the top. Once again looks to fly. Wants Asylum on her feet for this one. Asylum slowly but surely rises up. Oh my god. Powerbomb! She caught the Hurricane Rana! These two still bringing it. Went for the overhand right. Didn't connect. Irish whip. Off the ropes. Rebounds. Big DDT. Honestly, what will it take here? Up in the air we go. At this late stage, I will be so surprised. I don't even going for the pin. Not even going for the pin. Letting out a roar. Again. No, something else. Again, driving Asylum head first into the mat. Can Christy get to the pin? She doesn't have the stamina. Yes, she can. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Redding. Overcoming the adversity. I mean, they were both put through so much adversity. But Christy Redding walks away with a win, and what a singles match. We always get one extremely long singles match. And this time Christy Redding walks away with a win. Going 2-0, Asylum won't be too happy about that. They both hit each other with so much. But Christy Redding remaining unbeaten here tonight. What a win. What a match. That's going to be hard to top. That's going to be a hard match to top. I mean, we've still got 4 more. That's going to be a tough match to top tonight. These highlights were fire. Nice forearm there. And Christy Redding with the win. Look at the excitement, the celebration, doing laps. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, we go back into the men's division. Number 1 contenders match, the winner of which will face Ricky Delaney at Unchained. Both men impressed over the last week. George King may not have won against Tops Newsom, but the fight he put on certainly caught the eye of the upper brass. And then Mike Angel versus Hansel Braun was one hell of a matchup. Damn, Topher, how do you feel about that? I mean, you didn't have to ban Jay. Don't do that. George King, the first man to make his way out from the back. Former number 1 contender for the UIW World Heavyweight Championship. Former, well, not former, the first ever Mixed Match Extravaganza winner. To get back into the title picture tonight, should he beat Mike Angel? Mike Angel, I mean, is he going to be fully recovered from that war with Hans? That was a bloody mess. We'll see though, as we await the arrival of the sus god himself, Mr. Mike Angel, looking to get his first chance at championship gold. I believe first time matchup here. These two men don't know each other particularly well. It's interesting to see if there is a feeling out process of sorts. Mike Angel, George King, both men with the big opportunity to go ahead and challenge Ricky Delaney for the UIW Television Championship. And here we go. The bell has rung, contenders match underway, and George King going to kick off with a snap suplex. Overhand right by King. Reverse DDT across the knee. Boot to the back. A strong start by the King. George King now looking to pick Mike Angel up to his feet. Angel with a double leg takedown. Taking the King off his feet. We both know both of these men can go the distance. Putting all of his weight down, the lower body, the midsection, if you will, of George King. And look at this moonsault coming, the booty popping moonsault by Mike Angel. Now looking to crank on that arm of George King. Angel, the kick to the midsection. King up to his feet, only to get caught in the clutches of Mike Angel. Knee to the back. And a stomp to the arm. Angel certainly picking up the pace here, taking it to the former #1 contender. Knee to the back of the head. Picking King up to his feet. Big right hand. A big right hand in response by the King. Knee to the midsection. Mike Angel quickly rolls to the outside to try and rejuvenate. George King, though, grabs him by the hair. Of course, George King, similar to Rob Cross earlier on the night, is going to have a lot on his mind at the moment. Not necessarily in his perspective, but his associates, the members of his kingdom, the Fallen, have had run-ins with Val. Elko Val, one of the master manipulators in UIW earlier on in the week. And of course, I'll recap that fully when the Fallen have their match this week on Intensity. But it was quite the interesting kerfuffle. Big boot there by George King. It's exchange, probably the better word, not kerfuffle. Lateral press, pec to pec. 1. Only a 1 count. Goes for a boot to the back of the head of Mike Angel and a big Irish whip. Angel going to send fine into the far left corner. It slips out of the way, causing George King to run into the corner. Big spine buster by the Sus Squad, who quickly floats over into the pin. 1, only going to be a 1 count. Look at that big neck breaker from the second rope there by Mike Angel. And Mike Angel has definitely had the larger portion of control in this matchup. Into the pin, only for the count of 1. Mike Angel though, scouting up George King. Angel could be looking for that big dub. Drives the head of King into the mat. Rolls him over, hooks the leg. Mike Angel looking to become #1 contender and get his first title shot in UIW, but it's only going to be a 2 count. Mike Angel has to continue going. George King able to kick out of 2. Angel looking to pick King up. Little crowd tuck. King with a strength advantage. Look at the power of King. Big leg drop by George. Now a lateral press once again. Pec to pec, only for the count of 1. And Mike Angel kicks out, keeps his title dreams alive. George King going to pick up. Angel boot to the midsection. Angel catches it, elbow to the thigh. Big spine buster once again by Mike Angel. Now going to hook the leg. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Oh, Angel, the crowd behind him in this late stage, picking King up, dragging him face first into the mat. Angel now looking to pick King up once again, continue to pile on the barrage, but King with an arm drag. Irish whip by Angel sends King into that near left corner, knees to the spine. Angel really piling on the pressure on George King, but George King back to his feet. Nice arm drag by the leader of the kingdom. Dragging Angel up by that long, luxurious hair. Face first in that near left corner. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe I miscounted. I think it's 10. Stomp to the lower back. George King now looking to work that left leg. George King in control in the later stage. And he's scouting up Angel. Scouting him up and looking to earn himself that spot. Out on chain against the television champion, but Angel with a couple of stiff elbows. Uppercut by Angel. Irish whip now by Angel sends King into that far right corner. Running drop kick. King staggers down and Angel into the pin. 1, 2. 2 count. And George King remains in this contenders match. Oh, but it might not be for very long. Angel scouting up the leader of the kingdom, and now an elbow to the face. Snap suplex by George King. George King with Angel on his shoulders. Knee across the spine. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh, George King. Maybe gave him some severe spinal injury there. George King out of nowhere puts down the Suscod. And that means George King will go one-on-one with Ricky Delaney out on chain for the television championship. George King is back in the championship picture. At the expense of Mike Angel. Look at the excitement on his face, the thrill. Unfortunate for Angel, but George King is your new television championship #1 contender. But speaking of #1 contenders, we have the team that declared their malicious intent against the UIW Tag Team Champions on the Fallout episode of Ignition. Notorious, making their in-ring debuts tonight against the against one half of our title match from Broadway Bash, the Prestige. Out first, the Prestige, the former #1 contenders for the UIW Tag Team Championships. Got Philip Sheffield there on the right, Matt Bailey on the left. And their opponents tonight, 2 members of Notorious. On the right, Tobias Yoshida. On the left, Jack Bronson. They both made their on-screen debuts as part of an assault against the UIW Tag Team Champions, the Mustache Powers. And tonight they make their in-ring debuts. See if they can back up that assault. I mean, they're taking on the team that the Mustache Powers beat to become champions. Let's see what they can do. Let's see if they can back it up. It will be Matt Bailey starting things off against Tobias Yoshida. Welcome to the stream, Jonesy43185. Hope you're doing well. Big clothesline out of the gate from Matt Bailey. That would be notorious for you, Fury. A bunch of tough-looking dudes. Obviously, it's not an all-male faction, though. They also have Jada Storm heading up their insurgents in the women's division. She'll be part of the #1 contenders elimination chamber at Unchained. I'm doing good, thank you. Stomp to the back there by Jack Bronson. Knee to the back. The bigger guy of the two. Jack Bronson going to work on Matt Bailey here. Now looking to work that left leg of Bailey. I'm interested to see how their styles mesh together. So far, seeming to be limb targeting, working the legs here is Jack Bronson. Looking to pick Bailey up to his feet, head underneath the armpit, DDT. Rolling Matt Bailey over onto the stomach, and an early start here from Jack, scouting up Bailey onto the shoulders. What's he looking for here? Samoan driver. Gonna drag Matt Bailey towards the center of the ring. Only gonna be a 1 count. Philip Sheffield coming to break it up. Look at this, the teamwork of Notorious working together to take out Philip Sheffield, just leaving Matt Bailey in a 2-on-1 handicap situation. Fireman's carry there, appreciate that, Mercer. Matt Bailey looking to pick up Bronson. Irish whip, going to send him over the top rope, perhaps. No, pull back into a neck breaker. Matt Bailey is in a 2-on-1 handicap situation right now with his teammate laid out on the outside. Notorious doing whatever they got to do to win. I mean, it's great teamwork. It's great strategy. Lift up, reverse DDT. Bronson picked up to his feet by Bailey. Irish whip. Going to go into that far right corner. Yet to see Yoshida in action. Oh, busted open. That was a sharp elbow. A little cut on the forehead of Matt Bailey. That was a nasty elbow. Oh, and there's an elbow in response, but that was more on the chin. Just as lethal, though. Looking for a tag out now to Philip Sheffield. Oh, look at that. Working the leg of the big guy. Keeping him down in the corner there. Now look at this. A bit of teamwork from the Prestige here. Single knee backbreaker. Single knee backbreaker again. Matt Bailey, not even the legal man anymore, but he's still taking it to Bronson. Good job for the ref for getting him out of there. Little payback for the assault on Sheffield earlier. Boot to the midsection. Sheffield stunned. Like I said, I'm excited to see Yoshida in the ring. Big shoulder block. The only man in this match that's not been in the ring yet. Looking for the hot tag, unable to get it though. Nice double leg takedown by Bronson. Looking to pick Sheffield up to his feet. Oh, another big old DDT. Bump to the upper back. Big knee to the upper body. Sheffield is down right now. I'm going to get a big fist drop. It looks like Bronson's trying to bust up both men. A lot of blood coming out of the forehead of Matt Bailey on the apron there. Irish whip now. Sheffield in the near right corner. Perhaps looking for a tag out to Tobias. No, big boot to the face by Sheffield, preventing it. Overhand right now by Sheffield. Grabbing Jack Bronson by the back of the head. Going to drag him over to his corner. Snapmare Very far away from his tag partner now. Drop kick to the back, doesn't connect. Bronson quick to get back to his feet. Looking to take advantage of that misplay with a nice uppercut. Daggers to one knee. He's been in this match for the entire duration. Certainly taking one for the team here. Knee to the gut. Looking for here. Some sort of pump hand. Oh, the strength of Bronson! Hoist Sheffield over with a nice hip toss. Straight out that pump handle hold. Looking to work the left arm. Jack Bronson. Many in control, yet to tag out to Tobias. Is that their game plan? One of them going to absorb all the pressure and then Tobias going to come in and clean up. Big clothesline in the corner. Jack Bronson. There we go. We're going to finally get the tag. Here comes Tobias Yoshida. The other half of the tag team duo of Notorious. Stomp to the left arm. Big leg drop. Now looking to pick Sheffield up to his feet. Arm drag by Sheffield. Turning momentum back in his favour. Slips underneath. Big knee to the midsection. The blood continues. Look, he's getting a little bit woozy on the ring apron there. I think that elbow really did some serious damage to Matt Bailey. Yoshida going to throw him out the corner. Yoshida up on that second rope. Looking for here. Oh, big fish drop, and now it's Sheffield busted open. Damn, Notorious causing both members of the Prestige to bleed tonight. It's certainly possible to Gunnar Bryson. Knee to the midsection, second knee, third knee, fourth knee, fifth knee on the hanging Tobias. Stomp to the left arm. Look at the strength here of Sheffield. A deadlift, gut wrench, power bomb. Now looking to drag Tobias up to his feet. Knee to the midsection. Bronson countered this earlier. Tobias is not going to have the same luck. Floats over into the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Tobias kicks out. Both members of the Prestige bloody and beaten, but they're still giving it their all to Notorious, looking to cramp their debut. Slips underneath. Big clothesline by Tobias. Punch to the midsection by Sheffield. Prestige looking to get back in that title picture, because of course if the Prestige win this, but then Notorious win the belt, I mean, what position does that put the Prestige in? Notorious will of course be challenging. They laid out the gauntlet. Mustache Powers were down for that. That match will go down Unchained. There's the tag team maneuver once again, this time working the legs of Tobias Yoshida. Damn. In the corner again. Walking out the corner for that single knee backbreaker once more. Another one there. Looking to pick Yoshida up to his feet. Matt Bailey back in the ring. We saw how woozy he was on the outside though. I don't know if he's in the right shape to be in the ring right now. Big punch to the gut. Second punch to the gut. Third punch to the gut. Big old DDT once again to Matt Bailey into the pin. Could this be enough to secure the win? 1, 2, 3, and it is! Notorious kick off their UIW careers with a win. You gotta wonder what's going through the mind of Philip Sheffield. Not trying to break up the pin there, but nonetheless, a win's a win for Notorious. And they pick up some momentum ahead of Unchained. Beating the same men that the Mustache Powers beat to win the championship. Certainly looking like it could be an evenly matched title match at Unchained. Tobias Yoshida and Jack Bronson of Notorious debut victories here tonight. In a tertiary main event.
No, you didn't think I'd go a whole match without saying that, did you, Topher? Well, up next, co-main event time, back in the women's division. I think this is the first double-header women's matches we've had on Ignition. I know we've had a men's one before. Three women who are going to be taking part in the
Apex Championship Chamber collide tonight in triple threat action. Ali Cage, Alice Blake, and Julia R. Hattrick. Certainly an interesting clash of styles. Out first though, Ali Cage, all the way from Wales.
You did indeed, Mr. Burns.
The tag partner of Jade Dynamite, who will also be in action at Unchained, taking on Amelia Sky, who's in tonight's main event. Readjusting my mic, excuse that sound. Ali Cage, though, out first, has actually had a quite good record this season. I believe her only loss this season is to Alice Blake, who coincidentally, she's facing in this triple threat, but she's also beaten Alice Blake in a fatal four-way before. So her only loss this season has been redeemed. Can she do it 2 times in a row? Here comes the Blake Factor representing the business. Tertiary means it's the match before the co-main event. So you've got the main event, the co-main event, and then the tertiary main event. Or it just means third. So like you've got primary, secondary, tertiary. Alice Blake has had quite the season as well. Don't believe she's lost a singles match this season. As I mentioned, she has lost to Ali Cage in a four-way, but I don't believe she's lost a singles match. Like I said, in an interesting set of skill sets in this triple threat. You know, Julia R. Hattrick, the out-and-out powerhouse, Alice Blake, the crafty kicker, while Ali Cage is more of a technician with some nasty knees. An interesting clash of styles. Of course, Alice Blake earned her entry this match into the Apex Championship match with that craftiness, low blowing Jasmine Crossings last week. But last but not least, the powerhouse. What do you mean corpsing? The powerhouse of this triple threat, the powerhouse of that chamber. Julia R. Hattrick, I will pop so hard if she spears somebody through one of the cells. Because I could certainly see that. Ah. Confidence, the ice flowing through her veins. Had quite a good season as Julia R. Hattrick. She was in the Golden Ticket Women's Ladder match at Broadway Bash. Relatively good performance there. Obviously unfortunate to not come away with a win. She's probably amongst the, 3 strongest physically women in this division. It's got to be her, probably Cooper and maybe Akira. The
three strongest women in this division, probably. Here we go, though, to this co-main event about to kick off. Ali Cage, Alice Blake, Julia R. hat-trick. The bell is rung and this triple threat match commences, and I'm not surprised to see Alice Blake step back and let Ali Cage and Julia R. hat-trick fight it out. Big right hand by hat-trick. Belly to belly. Outside sweep by Cage. Nice Russian leg sweep by Alice Blake. Roundhouse kick to the midsection. Doesn't really phase hat-trick, but the backbreaker certainly does. Takes her off her feet. Stomp to the arm. Watch out for Cage from behind, though. Overhand right by Cage. Another one. Over top. Now hat-trick going to be the one to sit back and let these two fight it out. Big clothesline. Sends Ali Cage over the top rope. Roundhouse kick now by Blake. Look at they're barely phasing hat-trick. This whole combination. Big leap of faith there by Alice Blake to get on the shoulders of hat-trick. Connect with some heavy right hands. Ali Cage recovered. The ref, the ref in vintage UIW fashion is found laying on the floor. Monty's had a tough night. We just saw that vintage combination by Alice Blake on Julia R. hat-trick as well. Ended with a forearm. Hat-trick again, back up in the corner, allowing the other two to fight it out. Submission attempt! This is the move that did beat Ali Cage. That is a rope break, though. Alice Blake unfortunate there, because Julia R. hat-trick was otherwise occupied in the corner, wasn't facing them. Now big knee by Cage! Cage could be looking to put Blake down very quickly. On the shoulders. Hanging Alice Blake out to dry. Ali Cage continues to pile on the pressure. Going to drop Alice Blake neck first across the knee. Here comes hat-trick with a big clothesline. Stomp to the arm now. Really working that left arm of Ali Cage. Going to drag Julia hat-trick towards the centre of the ring. Knee across the face. Looking to pick hat-trick up to her feet. Jawbreaker by hat-trick. Stuns Alice Blake momentarily. Oh, was going for the chokeslam, but Blake grabbed her by the arm and whipped her into the corner. You know how devastating that chokeslam is. Always love a good chokeslam. Ain't many better moves in wrestling than a good old-fashioned chokeslam, I feel. Julia hat-trick using that power to push Blake out of the corner. Went for the chokeslam again. Blake just a little bit too fast. Reverse DDT by Cage. With Blake, I don't know what Blake was here. Figured she was hearing there, but Blake gets distracted, gets caught by that roundhouse kick by Cage, who's backing up into the corner. Cage has hat-trick down. Cage has Blake down. Cage could be looking to win this triple threat with that running knee. Looking to come on Cage, but sidestepped by Blake. Slips underneath the clothesline, but gets caught by a second one. Lateral press. One. And now one count. Hat-trick recovers on the outside. Slips under that bottom rope. Goes for a kick with Blake, but doesn't connect. What a neck breaker. Oh, the chokeslam's coming. Hat-trick was taken off guard. Hat-trick was taken off guard. Blake stunned. Blake stunned Cage. Ah, Blake broke it up. Blake distracted. Big clothesline by hat-trick. Oh! Oh! Dragon hat-trick down for the submission! Oh, but hat-trick quickly doesn't allow it to be locked in, doesn't allow the hands to connect and lock in the submission hold. Oh, I feel we got that locked in there. Cage was out on the outside. That could have been the win for Blake. Big clothesline. Boot to the forehead by Blake. Hat-trick stunned. The hat trick going to get taken off her feet by Alice Blake as Cage recovers. Irish whip. Oh, damn! Blake getting taken out from behind. Oh, no. Will Blake be able to move out of the way this time? A hat trick is stunned in the corner, a little bit dazed, probably doesn't even know what's going on. Running across the ring, looking to become uncaged. Hat trick has not moved. I don't know what Blake did. She must have hit her head on the top turnbuckle funny. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Blake kicks out. No, hat trick has not moved from that corner. She must have just, her head must have really collided hard with that top turnbuckle pad. Into the pin on Blake there. Only a 1 count. Ali Cage able to get the kick out. Finally, hat trick's recovered. Irish whip by hat trick sends Blake into the far left corner. Knee to the midsection though by Blake. Running drop kick, sidestep by hat trick. Boot to the midsection to take it out. They're both working together to take out the big girl. That is a strat. I can respect the strategy. Makes sense. Into the pin. Lateral press. 1. Only a 1 count on Cage. Boot to the face of Ali Cage. A second boot. A third boot. And a roll Cage over. Again, lateral press. Refusing to hook the leg. These are desperation pins by Blake. Only amounting to a 1 count. Hat trick talking trash! Gonna regret that. Here comes Blake with a knee across the face. Cage is down. Blake could win. 1, 2. No, a 2 count. Hat trick still kicks out. Well, hat trick almost was made to regret trash talking there. Clothesline by Blake. An elbow to the face by Blake. Irish whip. Hat trick reverses. Sends Blake into the corner. Blake though slips out of the way. Hat trick again. Face first into the top turnbuckle and gets caught by a roundhouse kick. Hat trick is stunned. Drops down to 1 knee. Well, went for that combination. Hat trick caught it though. Inside sweep. Looking for a submission on Alice Blake. Look at this submission attempt. Alice Blake has no free limbs to reach the rope. Ali Cage. That's slapping the referee. She's pushing her into the ropes. Alice Blake able to fight out of it. Boot to the face of hat trick. Arm drag now by Cage. Again, working together against the bigger competitor here. Like I said, very sound strategy. Oh, damn! Cage tried to take out hat trick. Rob's just saying that because he got hurt by Marco. Irish whip. Alice Blake in the near left corner. Forearm to the shoulder. I don't know what that means, Rob. Oh. Oh. Here comes the Alice Blake played it incredibly smart. Rolled out the ring to get away from the choke slam. Jawbreaker by a hat trick. Stuns Cage. No! The choke slam! Finally connects. Now looking to take out Blake. Oh, doesn't go for the pin on Ali. This could be a misplay by hat trick. Eye rake by Blake. Hat trick. No, look at Ali has not moved. Go for the pin. They just need to take out the other person and go for the pull. Submission attempt. Submission attempt. There's no one to break it up. Ah, oh, rope break though. Ali Cage finally starting to stir. Doesn't know where she is right now. Keeps going for these submission attempts as Alice Blake, but hat trick far too close to the ropes. Alice Blake, the only one standing right now, looking to go for the pin. A bit late off of the choke stand, but it might still pay off. It does not. Looking to pick Ali up to her feet. Ali with a knee to the face, drops Blake. And drag hat trick away from the ropes. Roll hat trick up, look for a pin attempt. Wait, what? 1, 2. Wait, what? Hat-trick was just laying down on the mat. Those submissions must have done some serious damage to Hat-trick. Ali Cage just dragged her away from the ropes and pinned her. I did say she ran awkward. She landed awkwardly into the turnbuckle earlier on in the match. Well, Ali Cage walking away with the victory in tonight's co-main event. Big momentum ahead of Unchained as far as this chamber goes. Are they? Akira's pretty dominant. I don't know about that. Akira and Cooper have been quite dominant. Who else? Briggs won last week. And they did gang up on Julia the whole match, in fairness. But Ali Cage picking up the win here tonight. As we move on to our main event, a huge singles match. The stakes aren't necessarily high for this match for these two women, but at Unchained they certainly will be, so momentum is key. At Unchained, both Amelia Sky and Valkyrie are both part of high marquee matchups. Amelia Sky out first tonight will be going one-on-one for the first time ever against Jade Dynamite, a match she called for. Dynamite took offense to that. Dynamite seemed to feel there was an ulterior motive from Amelia Sky, that she was only asking for the match because Dynamite was on a bit of a dip in form, trying to take advantage of her name to get back in the win column. Amelia Sky insists that's not the case though. We just genuinely wanted a match, genuinely just a match on the bucket list. And then Valkyrie on the other hand was the final entrant in our #1 contenders chamber. What a match these chambers are setting out to be, some stacked matches. Recording for Unchained will commence some point, maybe this weekend, maybe next week. So if you do, I don't know if people want to do attires for them. If they don't, that's fine, I don't mind. But the recording it's probably best to get them up by like Friday or Saturday maybe. Just letting you know, some people do like to do ties. But now we await the arrival of Valkyrie, a person who at this time has only been pinned once in UIW, and that was at the hands of Megan Cooper back at Broadway Bash. With the exception of that one dip, she has been on fire. She could have won, well, technically she lost to Haley. Once clean is probably the best way to put it. She was beating the champ at Gridlock. All over Haley Jones until Cooper came out and attacked Valkyrie midway through the match, and then attacked Valkyrie after the match, putting her through the barricade. This #1 contenders chamber, the opportunity for Valkyrie to get back at that title match, back at the match she feels she never truly lost. A match I'm certainly excited for. The crowd certainly hyped. Look at this. The reception. Going to be a good match, I can tell. Going to be a fast-paced, hard-hitting matchup. I expect both of them to bring their A game. But here we go, Amelia Sky, Valkyrie, main event time, episode 13, the bell is rung. Out of the game with a headlock in favour of Valkyrie. Facebuster to Sky. Sky going to immediately push Valkyrie back and get back in control of this matchup. Dragging Valkyrie to a fifth. Of course, Amelia Sky, a former UIW World Women's Champion. Nice drop kick. Nice little roll up there. Oh, into the pin. One. Only a one count. Of course, Dynamite claims the only reason Amelia Sky never cashed in her rematch clause. Still has that rematch clause to this day. Has never cashed in because Dynamite feels that Amelia Sky knows she's on the downward spiral. Doesn't think she is what she was. Amelia, though, said that she's biding her time. She has other things to deal with, like she wanted to face Jade. She didn't want to go for the title. She wanted to get that match off the bucket list. So certainly two different outlooks going into that matchup. Amelia Sky genuinely just seems to want a match, whereas Jade seems to think there's some ulterior motive. Nice Michinoku driver there by Amelia Sky. Oh, look at that. Look at that roll up. Innovative roll up by Valkyrie, only for the count of two, though. For a takedown attempt there is Sky. Valkyrie with a beautiful bit of takedown defense. Elbow to the shoulder. Reverse DDT across the knee into the neck breaker. Looking to pick Amelia Sky up to her feet. Nice uppercut though by the former women's champion. Irish whip. Valkyrie into the ropes. Rebounds off into a drop kick. I'm trying to choke out Valkyrie against the mat. Dragging Valkyrie to her feet. Little jawbreaker. And a knee to the face to follow on the stunned Amelia Sky. Rolls to the apron. Looking to use the ropes to create a little bit of breathing room. Good strategy. The ring veteran that is Amelia Sky. Big right hand by Valkyrie. Sends Amelia to the floor below. The crowd are just loving it. Valkyrie taunting for them. Valkyrie certainly one of the most polarizing, most fan favorite names in UIW. Polarizing was not the word. Meant to say fan favorite. Don't know why I said polarizing. Right hand to the face. Arm dragged by Amelia Sky. There's powerbomb by Sky to follow. Gonna get close to a 10 count here. Let's get this back in the ring. Getting me worried. Oh my god. Gonna throw Valkyrie into the announce table. There we go. Under the bottom rope. Back into the ring. Sky gonna follow. Goes for a stomp to the back. Doesn't connect. Valkyrie up to her feet. Gets caught on an overhand right. Sky now looking to pick Valkyrie up. Big forearm to the face. Roundhouse kick. Count with an elbow to the 5. Fireman's carry by Sky. Those rhymes. Still Kanye. 5 years in. Forearm to the face. Boot to the midsection. Countered. Inside sweep by Sky. Take by Valkyrie to Sky, sorry. Submission attempt. Valkyrie's put down many competitors with the submission hold. Amelia Sky in trouble near centre of the ring. Nowhere near the ropes. But Sky going to pry those fingers free. Nice elbow to the face. A second elbow to the face. And that forces a release and allows Amelia Sky to get back up to her feet. Irish whip by Sky. Valkyrie into the ropes. Rebounds off. Again into a drop kick. This time it's well read. And sidestepped. An overhand right by Valkyrie. Going to send Sky into the far left corner. Big knee to the midsection. Goes for a boot to the face, but Amelia catches the boot and sweeps it out from underneath. Taunting the downed Valkyrie. A couple of big clotheslines by Amelia Sky and a single leg drop kick to cap off that combination. Valkyrie going to play it smart. Roll to the outside, try and recuperate. Amelia Sky going to follow though, give her no time to recover. Roundhouse kick by Sky, another one, but it's countered with an elbow to the 5. Big right hand. Ooh, a little groggy on the outside. That was a very clean jab. Obviously, Amelia Sky with a strength advantage here. Look at the height difference. Doesn't stop Valkyrie though. Nice clothesline. Sky down on the outside. Valkyrie, look, taunting her. The little mind games. Right, the only Finnish competitor in UIW. Amelia Sky back in the ring. Valkyrie still taunting. Could be a downfall. Headlock by Amelia Sky. Pushes Valkyrie back. Straight jab once again. Irish whip into the ropes. Rebounds off the ropes. Nice Hurricane Rana. Drags Amelia Sky away from the ropes. Going to hook the leg. Here is Valkyrie. 1, 2. Not even a 2 count. Sky up to her feet. Overhand right now from Sky. Sky looking to connect first. Looking to put down Valkyrie into the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Now, I brought up a statistic earlier on the season that Amelia Sky actually never loses when it comes to main event matchups. Her title match loss was not a main event, and she's actually won every main event matchup she's had this season. And will she continue that streak here tonight? Because Valkyrie has not been pinned on a regular show. Interesting statistics to add to the drama, add to the stakes. Miss main event, if you will. Irish whip, Valkyrie over the top rope onto the apron. Big right hand to send Valkyrie down to the floor below. Oh, it's always a risk to go to the top. Amelia Sky looking to fly. It doesn't often pay off, but it does. Oh! Oh, Valkyrie kind of caught hold. Valkyrie kind of caught hold of the leg of Amelia Sky, and Amelia Sky went face first into the floor from the top rope. It is high risk. That might be Sky's undoing in this matchup. Sky under that bottom rope. Valkyrie follows. Sky back on the outside. Now Valkyrie back on the outside. Valkyrie. Neck breaker. Amelia Sky's doing well not to show it here, but that was one of the worst landings I've ever seen. She could be very well be concussed. As that heart of a champion will continue to go on, but she could be in a very bad way right now. Very slowly getting back up to her feet. And Valkyrie looking to capitalize! Submission attempt! Center of the ring! Trying to force that submission on the former champion, and she gets it! I knew it when she dove from that top rope and landed face first. That would be the undoing. Amelia Sky was looking incredibly strong before that, but Valkyrie took advantage and forced the submission. And picking up the victory in tonight's main event of Ignition. Everyone gets waves, remember. Everyone goes through those waves in their career, you know. It's like a wave going in and out. The wave goes in. It's your time. You've got to take advantage of that. Everyone has them in their career. Glimpse and you'll miss it. You blink and you'll miss it. She still has the right to have a rematch scores at some point. She never had a rematch. She was the champ for almost 200 days. Is it almost 200 or almost 100? Might be almost 100 days. 100 or 200? Oh, 131 days. She always has that rematch that she has yet to cash in. I mean, assuming she wants to hit some run of form, maybe she'll do it after she beats Jade. I'm not sure. But of course, Jade won't just allow her to win. You know what I'm saying? But Valkyrie tonight does walk away with the victory. And the crowd love it. Look at the crowd. All up on their feet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been Ignition episode 13. As always, it's been your boy Mr. Nashtastic with UIW. Episode 13 of Ignition. I'll see you Friday for Intensity. The schedule's back to normal. After a rocky week and a half. But I will see you Friday. Probably tomorrow, Fury. But until next time, I hope each and every one of you Have a wonderful day. Peace.
Cowboy.